Welcome to Whores Talk Horror.
We're not really whores. We just like wordplay.
Hello, welcome to Whores Talk Horror. I'm Sharon.
And I'm Melinda.
So this is a very special episode. This is our 1-year anniversary episode. A lot has happened in our lives and also in the world since we first started doing this podcast a year ago. I can't believe it's been that long already. We thought it might be fun to do an all-encompassing trivia episode. Over the past year, we have both watched a lot of horror movies, true crime shows, read a bunch of true crime books, listened to a ton of podcasts involving true crime and horror. So this will be trivia involving all those things: horror, true crime, serial killers. We'll see how much we've learned over the past year, or maybe we've just become dumber. We'll find out. As we've said before, we are not experts on any of these topics. We just enjoy them. So once again, we will probably embarrass ourselves big time with our lack of knowledge, but at least it'll be good for a laugh. And I definitely have no problem laughing at myself.
I'm honestly just anticipating a lot of yelling because we're still doing this virtually, so calling on each other for answers is going to be really interesting. But yeah, if you told me a year ago we not only followed through with starting this podcast, but we were still doing it, especially during a flipping quarantine, I don't know that anyone would have called that. I know I wouldn't have, but it's been really awesome in a way, because like even as stressful as things have been, either in our personal lives or in the world, it's been super nice to have this to fall back on as something to look forward to and to work on. So thank you to everyone for listening to us be silly dorks and allowing us to keep doing this. We'll either further embarrass ourselves now or maybe surprise ourselves and see that we actually learned something over this past year. Probably not, but we'll definitely make each other laugh, and we hope you all laugh along with us.
Or at us. I mean, we don't care. Humility is a virtue.
This is true, yes.
Before we get into it, all of our past trivia episodes involved us drinking beer or beers, many beers, while we do trivia. And we have each chosen a beer to drink during this episode. So I'm just going to start with mine. I am drinking Victory Sour Monkey Sour Triple.
Ooh.
Which is 9.5% alcohol by volume. So
Nice.
I should probably drink this slow. Or I'm going to get real dumb real quick. And this comes from Victory Brewing Company in Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
And it's good. It's not like too sour. It's got a nice sour taste to it with kind of a more ale finish to it. So it's a good summer beer because it is a hot fucking day today.
It is.
Mindy, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking this awesome ass Stone Double IPA. I actually grabbed it because I really like Stone Brewery, but and if you've seen them or if you should look them up, but they're out of Richmond, Virginia, and their logo is kind of like this devil anyway. But this particular unfiltered double IPA special that they made is literally FML. But it stands for Fear Movie Lions, at least according to them. And it's 8.5% alcohol by volume. So I'm right behind you there, Sharon. What did I say earlier in the year? APV or something? Or
ABUs.
Yeah, it's 8.5 ABUs. But yeah, Stone Brewery out of Richmond, Virginia, FML, Fear Movie Lions. But I also thought it was kind of appropriate to where the world is right now. So there we go.
Good choice. All right. And as always, we have Spencer as our quizmaster. Spencer, thank you for being our quizmaster again today.
Thank you for inviting me into your lovely home.
which is also your lovely home.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have anything you would like to say before you humiliate Mindy and I?
No, let's get to the humiliation. No, I have a drink too. It is Ace Cider. It's a new one. I think it's new. It's a guava flavored.
Ooh.
And it's very sweet and tasty.
It is really tasty. Another good summer drink.
I don't have the can in front of me, otherwise I would tell you the ABUs.
Shut up.
Okay, are you ready?
We are ready.
So, according to tradition, the first anniversary gift is paper, which is great because you can just give your loved one a piece of paper, which you probably have lying around somewhere. And if you don't, there's probably a piece of paper in the garbage. Just go dig it out and hand it to the one you love. But in these modern times, I guess someone decided that the new first anniversary gift should be a clock. I've got a 5 o'clock shadow, so it's time to clock out. Sharon's biological clock ticks for dogs. Let's party and rock around the clock, grab a drink because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. We're going to wind the clock back to sometime in the last year because we are bringing back trivia.
Wow.
Is it a fan favorite? Is it a fan favorite? We have no idea because no one's ever said nothing, although I could be wrong about that. But I think it is because you two seem to always have fun. And now the word clock looks really strange and sounds really strange. So, in Trivia 4, the clockening, you will be racing against the clock.
Uh-oh.
You will only
God.
have 10 seconds to come up with your answer.
Dude.
Shit.
If you fail, the other person will have a chance to steal. To see who goes first, I will flip this clock, and Sharon, you will call it in the air. Ready, set, go.
Heads.
No, I'm sorry, it was tails. You lose a point. What a terrible way to start the game. All right, Mindy, are you ready?
I guess. Oh, God. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I know we're dead.
Okay, I'm writing down -1 for Sharon.
That is not fair.
Okay, Annie thought Paul... Oh, maybe I should say this is a horror first. Annie thought Paul was a great talent, and she only later realized she loved the man as well. What did Annie do to Paul to keep him always in the movie Misery?
Oh, fuck. Well, I don't remember what it was called, but she put the log between his ankles and smashed him.
What did she smash them with?
A hammer, maybe?
Close enough.
Wait a second. Can I steal this if I have a better answer?
A better... No, if it's close enough, that's close
Damn.
enough.
A mallet, I'll go with.
It says Annie broke both of Paul's ankles with a sledgehammer.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
it was
It's
a
a hammer.
sledgehammer and it was called hobbling.
Well, this doesn't say anything about hobbling, so...
I should at least go back to 0 for that.
Okay, fair point. For saying hobbling, Sharon gets a point, which brings her back down to 0. All right, Sharon, are you ready for your horror question?
I hope so.
This 1982 film showed a family walking and entering a motel room that they checked into. They all went inside and closed the door. After a few moments, the husband/father came back outside while pushing the motel room's television set outside the room. Name this film.
Fuck you guys.
Poltergeist. God damn it, Mindy, it's my fucking turn. Why are you answering?
But you did get that right, and Mindy chimed in, so you get an extra point just for that.
Oh, I get an extra point. I thought you said Mindy gets an extra point.
You get an extra point because Mindy chimed in as well.
I didn't say anything, though. I just said fuck you.
You
No,
said
you said
poltergeist.
No, I
Guys.
didn't. No, I didn't. I
Yes,
said
you
fuck
did.
you.
We
Well,
both heard it.
We'll listen on the when we listen.
Yeah,
to your
listen to my
recording.
recorder. I said fuck you guys is what I said. I didn't say puck. Maybe that sounded, actually it says the same syllables as poltergeist. Fuck you
Poltergeist might have
guys.
sounded like, or fuck you
Yeah,
guys
it might
may
have
have
sounded
sounded like
fuck you guys.
poltergeist.
Poltergeist, fuck you guys.
All right, well, you still have an extra point. So, Mindy, we are back to you. We are going to serial killers.
Oh boy. I don't do well under pressure, knowing there's a time. Anyway, go ahead.
Perfect. That's exactly what we want. What did 6 of Constanzo's known victims have in common?
George Costanzo?
I was just gonna say, they all were angry at Newman.
That would be Jerry, not George Costanzo.
I know. I don't know. I don't know who that is, so I don't know. But I'm curious if Sharon has a chance to steal.
Can you repeat the question?
What did 6 of Constanzo's known victims have in common?
I'm going to say they were all brunette.
Incorrect. They were drug smugglers.
Brunette drug smugglers.
Oh, that's true, I guess, but they both could be correct.
Okay.
Do we know do we have any way of knowing like what that was? Like who that killer was?
Yeah, it's called Google.
Damn.
Look it up.
I think he was in Mexico.
Okay.
Sharon, are you ready for your serial killer question?
Sure.
What was the name of Ed Kemper's mother?
Oh, shit. God damn it. I know this. I was just reading about him not too long ago. I'm going to say it ended in like an E-T-T-E, like Claret or something like that.
You are incorrect, but close. Mindy, do you know the answer?
I don't, but I'm going to guess Claudette.
No, that is also incorrect. The answer is Clarnell.
Damn.
Oh, very close.
You had the first half correct.
Okay.
I literally just saw a commercial for like a true story on the ID channel with him, but all he said was, "So I decided to kill my mother." But he didn't say her name, so I have no idea. But I just saw that before we started this.
All right, Mindy, you are going to get a horror movie question.
Okay.
Scream was originally going to be called what?
Fuck.
Wrong answer.
Do you like scary movies?
Is that your answer?
Do you want to go fishing, bitch? Yeah, I honestly don't know what it was originally called, but I'll go with, do you like scary movies?
Those are both very good options that you came with, but they are incorrect. Sharon, do you have a thought?
It's going to seem so obvious after you read the answer. I'm just going to say Final Girl.
No, the answer is Scary Movie,
Oh.
which of course they ended up using for the spoof of
Right.
Scream.
That's why I never
Oh,
would have
yeah.
thought of that.
Sharon, you are up. What Italian horror director created the musical score for Dawn of the Dead?
I'm going to say Dario Argento, but I don't think that's right.
It is right.
Oh.
Balls.
Woo woo.
How many Italian horror directors do you know of?
There's a lot.
Yeah, there actually are.
There's a real lot. I just didn't think Dario Argento was a composer as well as a director. So there you go. I learned something new.
Yes, you did. Mindy, you're up with a serial killer question.
Okay.
On Tuesday, May 15th, 1990, the body of 38-year-old Kathleen Brisbois was discovered in the Trent and Pines area near the Spokane River. Upon searching the area, detectives discovered a crucial piece of evidence. What was it? And this is for the Spokane killer.
I don't know. I'm so bad at this. I'm going to go with ligatures. I can't say that word. I'm guessing at saying that word even. Ligatures. Is that how you say it?
Ligatures.
Ligatures.
Did you add an N in there?
I totally did. No, I think I added a D or something. Anyway, my point is that's my answer.
And my point is that you are incorrect.
Yeah, I figured.
Sharon, do you have a thought?
I'm going to have you reread the question so that I can stall to think of an answer.
Fair enough. I like the way your brain works. On Tuesday, May 15th, 1990, the body of 38-year-old Kathleen Brisbois was discovered in the Trent and Pines area near the Spokane River. Upon searching the area, detectives discovered a crucial piece of evidence. What was it?
I'm going to say a cigarette butt.
Ooh.
You are incorrect. It was
Wah, wah.
tire tracks.
That was a good answer, though.
Yeah.
I was just trying to put on my forensic files cap.
Right?
and think about some of the things that they used on the show to catch the killer.
Good thought, but it didn't help. All right, Sharon, what is the date of the first attack by Son of Sam?
The exact date? Shit. Day, month, year. Ooh, well, I think it was definitely in the summer. Are we going to say, let's see, I'll say July 4th, 1976.
Mindy, you get a chance to steal. Very close, Sharon, very close.
Is that sarcasm or was I actually close?
No, you were actually pretty close.
I'll say July 7th, 1976.
Mindy is a little bit closer. It was July 29th,
Oh,
1976.
Oh, man.
The fact that you got the month and the year is pretty impressive.
Do I get a half a point for that?
You both get a half a point.
Aw.
Wait, no. She just basically went off of what I said because you said I was close.
Whatever.
Your fighting with me takes away your half a point.
Oh.
Someone's sleeping on the couch tonight.
You, because you fall asleep on the couch almost every night.
I've been doing that a lot lately myself.
All right, Mindy, it's horror movie time.
Okay.
Which film that starred Danny Aiello and Garrett Morris was about victims who became addicted to a deadly ice cream type substance?
Oh my God. I don't know, so I'm gonna go with the candy corn or the cotton candy from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's not.
Well, we're
right.
looking for the name of the movie.
I know. I don't know.
And time is already up, so
I know.
you completely botched this one. Sharon, do you want to steal?
Well, first I'm just going to say I think Mindy's gotten dumber in the past year.
Shut up. All right. What do you got over there?
I'm just going to go with the Blob remake. I don't know.
A little bit closer in your answer than Mindy's. It was The Stuff.
The Stuff. I
I've
couldn't
never
figure it out.
heard of that movie. The Stuff?
I think I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
You've heard of The Stuff.
Well, I've heard of The Stuff, but not in relation to movies, if you know what I'm saying.
All right, Sharon, this is your horror movie question. Which one of these horror flicks had two villains named Billy Loomis and Stuart Macher or Macher or Macher or Matcher? I don't know how to say his name. The movies are Forest of Death, The Kiss, Fright Night, and Scream.
Scream.
That was quick, and you are correct.
Damn it! That was easy.
Woo.
You know, some are easy, some are hard. Mindy, it's serial killer time.
Why isn't Sharon's better at these? That's okay. I got it. Let's go.
Hey, you never know. This is about Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yes.
How did he kill the majority of his victims?
Sorry, I can. For some reason, only sarcastic things are coming to mind, and now I'm like blocking out the actual answer because I want Sharon to answer it. I actually don't. Now I'm like totally don't remember what he did. I'll say he strangled them.
You are correct. Sharon, did you know that answer?
Woot! Yeah, I think everybody
Well-
knows that answer, but me.
No, I was actually going to say, I mean, honestly, he used a variety of things because some people he strangled, but then a lot of people he would drill holes in their heads and pour acid into them and they would eventually die. He was trying to make zombies, but they died instead because you can't make a zombie. So yeah,
He learned that the hard way.
I wasn't exactly sure, but good guess, Minnie. Good job.
Thank you.
I did not know it. Okay, Sharon, here is your serial killer question. This is, have you heard of Bela Kiss? Is that a person? Is that a serial killer? Anyway, the question is, how old was Bela's wife?
Oh, Bela's wife. I'm guessing she's probably pretty young. I'm going to say 16.
You are incorrect. Mindy, do you have a guess?
I'll guess 22.
Closer, but still wrong. 25 is the answer.
I was totally thinking 25. Damn it.
Well, you screwed that one up.
Thinking it ain't saying it.
All right, now we are back to horror movies. I have two lists of horror movie questions. I have some that are harder and some that are easier, so this is the easier list.
Oh,
in
Jesus.
case you were curious. Mindy, in George Romero's Day of the Dead, who was the zombie tamed by Dr. Frankenstein?
It's Frankenstein. No, sorry. I don't know, actually, because I'm so sad to admit this, but I don't know that I've seen that original one. I've seen the remake. Isn't that sad?
Well, I don't know if this is the original one.
Are we looking for an actual person's name or are
Like
we
the
looking
character
for
name?
like an occupation?
We are looking for the zombie character's name. And Mindy, you did not get it, so moving on to Sharon for the steal.
I have no idea.
Spencer's like moving on.
All through the house.
Also a very good guess, but also incorrect. The name of the zombie is Bub. B-U-B.
Like Lil Bub?
Aw, like the cat Little
Lil
Bub.
Bub.
R.I.P. Little Bub. And also, All Through the House, for those of you who are not regular listeners, is a throwback or callback to our very first trivia episode. So go check that episode out.
Also, that's our go-to answer, which I totally forgot to use. Thank you, Sharon, for that.
Is it my turn again?
Yes, Sharon, here is your question. In the movie Tremors 2 Aftershocks, what were the underground creatures called?
Fuck. Well, I'm assuming they probably had the same name as in the first Tremors movie, which is the only one I've seen.
Yeah.
I love that movie, and now I kind of want to watch it. I'm going to call them shit. Fuck. Shit, fuck.
Incorrect. Mindy, do you have a shot?
Yeah, I've only seen the first one too, so I'm trying to think. And I think I don't remember what they called them in the first one, just those things. Underground
they're
things?
like fuckers or... After he says it...
Yeah, we're going to know. Yeah.
Oh, not necessarily. I also think I only saw the first Tremors movie, so I don't even know if they called them this in the first movie. They called them, in the second movie, graboids.
Okay,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I
no.
do not remember graboids being used in the first movie, and I saw that a lot when I was little.
A lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did too.
I used to watch that kind of regularly because that movie was awesome.
It's super funny. It's a good movie. I like that.
It's a really good movie, and it's one of those horror movies where it's actually kind of kid appropriate.
Yes.
We should watch that movie.
We should watch that movie.
Mindy, here is your serial killer question.
Okay.
Which of the following serial killers kept the heads of his victims in a freezer? A. Billy the Kid. B. Jeffrey Dahmer. Or C. BTK.
I'm going to go with Dahmer.
She gets another Dahmer question.
She likes Dahmer. What can I tell you? Yeah, you're correct, by the way.
He's a local boy, right? Oh, no, that's Gacy.
Well-
Shit.
We have a lot of local boys here.
To be
He was
fair.
sort of local.
Yes.
He made some visits to the Chicagoland area.
I also was going to say that I knew it wasn't Billy the Kid right away because Sharon started laughing.
Yeah, what kind of a dumbass...
No, but like with BTK, it took me a second because I was like, I don't know that much about BTK, but then, yeah.
All right.
Sharon, which serial killer was known for beheading and dismembering his victims? A. BTK. B. Son of Sam. Or C. Cleveland Torso Murderer.
Well, I'm going to say the Cleveland Torso Murderer, even though I've never heard of him. And maybe we should do an episode on it.
Right? Holy shit.
Simply because of the description that you read to me. It's kind of fitting.
Yeah, you are correct. And also the other two guys I think you know enough about probably didn't do that.
Yeah, and there's that. Oh, so yeah, put a note in, Spencer. Make a note somewhere.
Ooh.
We're going to...
Put it on the list. Put it on the list.
The Cleveland Torso Killer?
Murderer.
Yeah, I don't want to offend him by getting his name wrong.
No. He would get very pissed about that, and he might murder your torso.
Interesting. Ooh, I've not heard of him.
No,
Okay,
I'm not
all
either.
right.
I'm curious.
Have some research to do now.
Yeah. I like it.
All right, Mindy. In the movie Scream, the killer plays a movie game with Casey Becker, played by Drew Barrymore. A question about what horror movie does she answer wrong?
Friday the 13th.
You are correct.
Sorry, were you going to give me options?
You're fielding her a bunch of softballs.
You got Billy Loomis. That was easy.
Meh.
Sharon, a young family and their dog are living in a new housing estate. There are paranormal happenings in the house. What movie is this?
I'm going to say Paranormal Activity. The first one.
I am going to say you are wrong.
Wait.
Mindy.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Poltergeist.
Yes, it is Poltergeist.
Another poltergeist question?
Because the dog, yo, they didn't have a dog.
I thought they did have a dog in the first one.
Nope. In the second one, they had a dog. And luckily, the dog got taken to the vet and wasn't there when all the murders happened. Because that was, for me, the most important part of the movie.
I could have sworn that there was a dog in the first paranormal movie.
Nope.
And it ran away.
Nope. It's just the couple.
Boy,
All
Sharon, you
right.
really fucked that one up.
I really screwed the pooch on that one.
Oh.
Pun intended.
Okay, Mindy, we are back on serial killers.
Okay.
What is the main difference between a mass murderer and a serial killer? A serial killer is more skilled. B, a serial killer lets time pass between each murder. And C, a serial killer murders all of the victims in a short period of time.
That's a weird question. Because, well, I guess I'll go with C, but don't some serial killers take some time? No, I'll go with C.
You are incorrect, Sharon. Do you want to steal?
Yeah, it's B.
Yes, it is B. They let time pass.
Do they let... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well...
That's like the definition, one of the main definitions of a
Really?
serial killer, is that there's a cooling down period in between. Were you not listening to the entire episode we recorded about...
Shut up. Yes, I listened. No, but that's the way you just put it now. I'm like, okay, now that makes sense. Like I said, when I'm on the spot, I get nervous.
Just blame it on them 8.5 ABUs that you're drinking.
ABUs.
All right, Sharon, here's a question. I don't know if it's exactly serial killer, but it's definitely true crime related. Which object did John Dillinger use to escape from jail? 1, a toothbrush. B, a wooden gun. Or C, a hammer.
Ooh.
That's a good question.
I'm kind of hoping it's a toothbrush because I want to hear the backstory.
Yeah,
I want to hear how he would have escaped with a toothbrush. You know what? I'm going to say a toothbrush because it's so weird and random.
You are wrong. Mindy, can you steal?
What were the other two options?
A wooden gun or a hammer?
I'm going to go with a wooden gun because that seems so silly and ridiculous.
And correct.
Oh.
Damn it.
Damn, it is correct.
We should look into that, though, Sharon, because, John, that's local.
Yeah.
All right, here are a couple, I hope, easy horror movie questions. Mindy, which Friends star appeared in the movie Scream?
Oh, Courtney
my
Cox.
God.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, do you know her name, her character's name on Friends? Because that's the answer that this website has
Monica
listed.
Zeller? It's Monica Zeller.
What'd you say?
Monica Zeller, right?
Nope. Geller.
Oh.
No, actually.
But I said Monica. I got that right.
Yeah, it's Monica. But yeah, her last name is not Zeller.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, Rachel's last name is Zeller, isn't it?
No.
Nope. No one's
It's
last name is Zeller.
It's
guys.
Monica Geller.
Oh, Geller.
All right, Sharon, here's your hopefully easy horror movie question. In the 1981 movie The Shining, which hotel did Jack and family look after?
Oh.
The Overlook.
Yes, you are correct.
I was going to say, Sharon, if you don't get this right, we're not doing this podcast anymore.
I was going to say the podcast is canceled after 1 year.
The podcast is canceled. Long live the podcast.
Especially considering we just covered Mike Flanagan and talked a lot about Dr.
And we talked at length about The Shining.
I mean, either that or we've just truly gotten dumber since last week.
I blame quarantine.
And we may need to call our doctors to have some MRIs of our brains done.
I'll call Dr. Sleep.
Aww. Sorry.
All right, Mindy. Timothy McVeigh killed up to 168 people because he was angry at the act of the U.S. government in which event? Number 1, the incident of Ruby Ridge. B, the siege of Branch Davidian. Or C, the Iraq War.
Oh, shit.
Good question.
That is a really good question. And I feel ashamed for not knowing this. I'm going to go with, I guess, C, but I don't know that that's right.
Well, time is up, but I'm going to give it to you because, yes, the answer is C, the Iraq War.
Okay.
Thank you for giving it to her.
Even though that's what I
Considering
said. but
She got it
whatever.
in just under,
Oh, okay.
just in time.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been watching the time, sorry.
You should have like electrodes hooked up to us.
Don't tempt me.
That'll be 2 year.
Right.
10 seconds.
We'll
And
do
if
like
you,
a Clockwork Orange version of it where like he forces us to like sit there and like answer all his questions.
Oh no, I was thinking more like the original Ghostbusters when Bill Murray is holding up the
Oh my
cards
God.
and he's like, what is on this card? And of course, like the beautiful woman
Right.
gets all of them wrong, and he's like, you got it. Are you looking at these? You're so smart. And then every time the guy said anything, whether he got it right or not, bzz, he got electrocuted.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
All right, Sharon, I have a murdery crime question for you. I had to skip some of these because they were way too easy.
Good. I like a little bit of a challenge.
The St. Valentine's Day Massacre is often linked to which notorious criminal? A. Al Capone. B. John Dillinger Jr. Or C. George Moran.
I think it's Al Capone.
It is Al Capone.
Another local guy.
Hope that wasn't too easy for you.
On this show, did I ever talk about how we think that my cousin might have worked for him?
I think you might have mentioned that.
I don't think so.
My cousin, well, not my cousin, my dad's cousin, technically, his aunt's son, and she was known to be psychic, and they lived in Chicago for a short time, and then they hightailed it right before the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. But I guess my dad's cousin, like, worked for Al Capone's dairy, because he owned a dairy in Chicago, and he would, quote unquote, deliver, at least they were white painted bottles to homes. What was really in them may or may not have been milk, but he was supposedly delivering milk for Al Capone's Meadowview, I believe, dairy. And then they hightailed it like a week before the St. Valentine's Day Massacre and went back to Colorado. And then the massacre happened. So my dad thinks that maybe his cousin, his distant cousin, like knew something about that.
Huh. Interesting. So your cousin was a milk delivery driver for Capone.
For Capone's, the dairy that he owned. Yeah. Quote unquote. If you could see me, I'm doing air quotes right now. But
So he was a bootlegger for Capone is what you're
that's
saying.
exactly what I said to my dad. I was like, so our family was involved in this. Cool. But yeah, we don't really know for sure, but that's what my dad suspects.
Interesting.
Right? I know. I love it. I mean, you know.
It's okay to love it. I mean, it's not like he was delivering, people's severed heads. It was
This is true.
fucking alcohol.
This is true. If anything, yeah, the worst is it was the alcohol, but they got out of there before the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, so like I guess my family thought that like maybe they knew about it. I don't know. All rumor because they're all dead now, so may they all rest in peace.
All right, Spencer, you going to quiz us some more?
All right, here's some hard horror movie questions. Mindy,
Okay.
this is a tagline. Your flesh will crawl right off your bones. What film is this tagline referring to?
Mike Flanagan's Absentia, because that's what happened when I thought about that creepy ass thing. No, shit. That's not my answer. Clearly, I've been drinking beer and just smacked into my recorder again. Sorry, Spencer.
And clearly, I'm not caring about the 10-second time limit.
I know. I'm sorry. Them?
You are yapping away.
I said them? I don't know what the answer is.
That is not the answer, Sharon.
Yeah.
Can you reread the question?
So you can stall.
You should have made a point at the beginning to make that a rule, but since you didn't, I'm going to ask you every goddamn time.
And I can just say, no, I will not reread it.
Nope.
Damn.
I don't think it's going to help. Your flesh will crawl right off your bones.
Creepers.
You're way closer than Mindy, but still incorrect. The movie is Creepazoids.
That was pretty fucking close.
It was pretty fucking close.
Does she get a point
All right.
for being close?
Do I get a quarter of a point? A half a point?
No. No fractions or decimals of
I
points.
got half the word right. That's half a point. Making up my own rules
Well,
now.
you also got half of Ed Kemper's mom's name right, but
That's one whole point.
nope. All right, Sharon, here's your hard horror movie trivia question. A suicidal wife's spirit possesses the equipment of a fitness gym. Everybody's going fitnessing. The equipment causes accidents that kill the patrons of the gym. What movie is this?
Let's get physical. I want to get physical.
I don't know if it's a movie, but I love that song.
I want to talk. I don't know.
That's not it.
Wait. I can imagine the cover. It's Jamie Lee Curtis.
Shut up, really?
If this is what I'm thinking of, what is it fucking called? Oh, wait, no. Maybe that is an actual movie about her being a fitness instructor.
Oh, are you thinking of that one with John Travolta?
Maybe, yes. I might be thinking of that.
They played those clips at How Did This Get Made before the show started. And I was
Yes.
like, that's enough John Travolta crotch for one night.
That is what I'm thinking of, but she's been in so many horror movies that I'm getting it like mashed up in my head. I'm just gonna say
Good answer.
physical.
No.
I don't know.
Mindy, do you have any idea what this movie might be?
I have none. I know it's not shopping mall, but for some reason I'm picturing like a mall storefront with people exercising, but I know that's not right.
I'm picturing like Woman's Workout World from the 80s or like Bally's Total Fitness.
Well, it's entirely possible because I think the movie is from the 80s.
Of course it is.
Yeah. I have never seen it, but speaking of How Did This Get Made, they actually talked about this movie on How Did This Get Made, and I have mentioned this movie to you, saying that I wanted to see it. It's called Death Spa.
Okay, we are watching this tonight.
Thank you.
Figure out how to watch this. We are going to watch this. Write this down. What are we all watching tonight?
Death Spa. Finally.
Put on the list.
Spencer's like, my work here is done.
Mindy, which man was known as the most prolific serial killer in U.S. history?
Oh, shit.
Was it A, Gary Ridgway, B, Jeffrey Dahmer, or C, Paul Knowles?
I know this one.
Well, Mindy, you better get it right then.
It
No
better
pressure.
be
No
B.
pressure.
It
The clock
better
is
be
ticking.
B.
Oh my God, the clock is almost done. You better answer real
I said
quick.
B like 50 fucking times.
What'd you say?
I said B.
You are incorrect.
Gary Ridgway.
Yes.
The Green River Killer.
Oh, snap.
And you read his book, didn't you, Mindy?
Like a while ago.
All right, Sharon, because you got one that seemed pretty easy for you, I'm giving you one that I hope is a little bit harder. How did the Angel of Death murder most of his victims?
Ooh.
A, drug. B, smother. Or C, drain them blood. What? Drain them blood? There's a typo here. It should say drain their blood.
I like drain them blood.
I'm going to say A.
Drug. You are correct.
Woo woo. I mean, I guess, if they're supposed to be the angel of death, that would be the most peaceful way to kill someone.
Right.
The most humane way.
Except for drain them blood.
Drain them blood.
Drain them blood. All right, Mindy. Jack and Sally aren't even in this part of the movie. Instead, their friend sets the tone of the film by, ironically, watching a cliche horror movie in her house before she's attacked by an unknown assailant. The opening sequence of a film is often the best chance to exhibit a gratuitous kill to set the mood. Which of these films did not include a death before its title card appeared on screen?
Okay.
A, Scream. B, Hatchet. C, Saw 2. Or D, The Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch.
You are correct. Nice and quick. Had no need to start the timer, which I'm not even running anyway.
When you said Jack and Sally, I thought it was going to be a Nightmare Before Christmas question. And then I was like, what the fuck does any of this have to do with Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah, that question took a turn. All right, Sharon, I don't know if you've seen this movie, but I think we should watch it. How did Mickey die in Return to Sleepaway Camp?
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
By the way, while you're thinking, I have to say, I have to shout out How Did This Get Made again. They talked about Sleepaway Camp, and at the beginning of the episode, they said, if you have never seen this movie, stop listening to this episode and go watch it. And so I stopped listening to the episode, and eventually I watched the movie, and they were absolutely correct. You have to see this movie, the original Sleepaway Camp, if you've never seen it, and then you should listen to their episode because it is an absolutely bonkers movie.
I did see the sequel. There was a lot of deaths.
Do you know who Mickey is?
I do not remember off the top of my head who Mickey is. I'm trying to think if I even remember some of the deaths so I can just take a stab in the dark, pun intended. I'm going to... Was this the person who was stung to death by bees? Was that a thing?
That might have been in the first movie. I see your plan here. I see what you're doing.
Oh, you think because I'm just talking and talking and talking that I'm trying to go past my 10-second time limit?
Getting me to answer a question, which means you can take that off your list.
I know there was like a shower death. I'm going to say, wasn't there a toilet scene death too?
I feel like the toilet and the bees were in the first movie.
Was it? I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm going to say set on fire. I don't fucking know.
No fire in this one. Mindy, do you have a guess?
Flaming bees in the shower, Mindy. Say it.
Oh, wow. That's actually a really impressive death, and I would like to see that.
We'll film it one day. Horrors Talk Horror, the movie.
Oh, snap.
The opening scene will be Spencer getting stung to death in the shower by a bunch of flaming bees.
While sitting on the toilet.
It'll be a toilet/shower.
I've seen those. Those exist. They usually exist in like camper vans
Or in Europe.
or in Europe.
I
and
mean,
they
you're
exist.
already halfway there. Why not shit and then finish the job, right?
Did you ever see Return to Sleepaway Camp?
I've not seen the sequel. No, I haven't. But I'm going to guess, just because I'm thinking for some reason of Wet Hot American Summer and the dude in the kitchen. So I'm going to say some sort of cooking disaster, but I have no idea.
All right, you are surprisingly close.
Shit, really?
Oh, is Mickey the cook? There
Yes.
was
Mickey was
that.
the cook.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you a point, but he was burned in a fryer of hot grease.
Oh, come
Okay.
on. That was so close.
It was surprisingly close.
That was awesome.
If it was in Wet Hot American Summer, he would have been burned in a vat of dick cream.
Yep.
Mindy, what are you doing?
I
I
clapped.
think she's smacking herself.
Oh,
I
was
clapped
like,
because I laughed and I forgot where I was.
All right, here are a couple easy serial killer questions.
I like that Spencer, like, he qualifies them. Like, Spencer's like, here's some easy ones for you dumbasses.
I'm trying to mix it up for you dumbasses. What is the nickname of the house in Chicago of H.H. Holmes, a notorious serial killer?
Sharon.
the murder castle?
A, this is for Mindy.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was for Sharon. That's why I was like cheering you on. Sorry. A.
The Dungeon. B, Murder Castle. Or C, Fraudville.
I would have legitimately said B, but I thought that this was Sharon's question, and I was like, ooh, Sharon's got this. But yes, Murder Castle.
I thought
for
it was my
sure.
question too. Too much talking over each other.
No, it's Fraudville. I'm so sorry. Yes, it's Murder Castle. Mindy gets a point. Sharon, here's your hopefully easy.
Do I get a point for giving her the answer?
No, I knew that shit. Come on.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure she would have gotten that one.
Yeah, probably. That was pretty easy.
But thanks to you. Thanks, Sharon.
You're welcome. We gotta stop talking too much. Spencer's gonna have a horrible time editing
Oh, I see what you did there.
I'm already going to have a horrible time. Sharon, which serial killer said that he committed murders under the commands of a demonic dog?
this. That would be.
Well, do you want me to give you the choices or do you want to just say it?
Son of Sam.
I'm looking for the person's name.
Oh, David Berkowitz.
Correct.
I don't even need any choices.
All right, Mindy. Which film is about a new evil lurking 6 months after the incidents with a video?
Oh, no options?
No, but it is a sequel. I'll tell you that if you couldn't figure it out.
VHS? No. Shit, The Ring. 2. Ringu, 2. Shit, I'm going to go with The Ring, 2.
You got there. I'll give it to you. You did get there.
Oh,
It is The Ring
sweet.
2.
Yeah.
Sharon, I hope this is equally challenging for you.
We'll see.
In The Silence of the Lambs, which city is Dr. Lecter imprisoned in?
Oh.
I feel like you got to know this movie fairly well.
Okay. Well, they're in Virginia, and I think she drives to go see him. I don't think she has to fly or anything, so it has to be kind of close. Shit. I'm gonna say Baltimore, but I'm totally guessing.
You are damn correct.
What?
Fuck yeah.
I am shocked.
It was like randomly on TV, not
Uh-huh.
too long, within like the past year. And it's like one of those movies where you put it on and it's like you can't stop watching it until it's over.
It's so good. Same with Seven. That actually popped up on cable recently, and I was like, holy shit, I haven't seen this in forever. And I like left it running, and then whatever I was doing, I just stopped whatever I was doing and just like watched the rest of the movie. It was so good.
You're like, shit, I was supposed to clock back in for lunch 2 hours ago.
Fuck work, man. I'm gonna watch Seven. What's in the box, yo? I want to know.
Are we back to serial killers?
We are back to serial killers. Mindy, what was the IQ of Patrick Kearney, or the trash bag killer, who killed 32 people from 1965 to 1977? A, 80, B, 110, or C, 180?
Shit. I'm gonna go middle ground with B, but I have no idea.
You are incorrect. Sharon, do you want to steal?
I'm going to go with A.
You are also incorrect.
No.
Damn.
It was D, 240.
Holy shit.
No, it was 180.
Still.
All right, I've never heard of the trash bag killer. I think we need to do an episode on the trash bag killer and the torso murderer.
I would agree.
Well, I can give you another one that I skipped before. Sharon, what was the serial killer Metal Fang mostly known for? A, he had a pet wolf. B, he had white metal teeth. Or C, he had a group of aggressive dogs.
I'm going to go with B because it makes the most sense, but I've not heard of this person.
Again, put it on the list. Put it on the list.
Our serial killer list.
Well,
Shows to watch. Movies to watch.
stuff to
books to read,
research.
Serial killers to research. We have a new list now.
Yay.
You are correct, by the way.
Wow.
That I was gonna say that's awesome, and that's not awesome, but it's also really interesting.
Does it say where this person was located or
Nope.
year, dates? All right.
That's what you're going to have to learn in your research. Okay, here we go. Mindy, in Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, how does Jason come back to life?
Oh God, are there options?
No options. You've seen this movie, right?
Nope. You guys have probably because you watched
Yes.
them all.
Yes.
I didn't, but
Almost all.
I'll say somebody gets murdered in the lake, and that reinvigorates him.
Such a good guess, but no, I'm sorry, it is not correct. Sharon, do you happen to remember?
I do not remember, but I'm going to say, did he get hit with lightning?
Yes.
What?
Shut up.
Do you remember now?
No, I still don't remember.
At the beginning of the movie, the kid from the previous movie was grown up and he was in a cemetery for some reason, and the kid and his friend came because they wanted to like make sure that he was really there. It's a whole stupid beginning, but yeah, he gets struck by lightning and he comes back even stronger than before.
Huh. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. Do you remember all that off the top of your head?
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
Wow. I'm
Impressive,
impressed.
Spencer.
Yeah.
maybe we should do an episode one day where Mindy, you and I quiz Spencer.
I think that's a great
I probably
idea.
won't remember a lot of stuff.
I mean, since we've met, you did not really watch horror movies at all, and I've probably gotten you to watch around 200 horror movies.
You're taking a guess at how many horror movies I've seen
Yeah,
with you?
yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Well, we watch about 31 every October, and we watch some throughout the year. Besides that,
That's a
we
great
started
point.
doing that together about 5 years ago.
Yeah, but I haven't done all 31 every month.
That is
but
true.
You are correct. There are other times of the year that I watch horror movies. Like tonight, we're going to watch Death Spa.
And we'll report back to you.
Yes.
Spencer's like, I'm not putting that to bed. That's happening.
Oh, I'm excited for Death Spa. I love a good cheesy 80s horror flick. That is my kryptonite. I will watch them all.
All right, here is Sharon's question, horror movie question, which is actually a horror movie serial killer combination.
Ooh.
Which real-life serial killer was the killer in Scream based? That was worded terribly.
Can you reword that?
Scream, no. The killer in Scream is based on a real-life serial killer. Who was it?
I didn't realize that the killer in Scream was based on a real life killer. I don't think this is someone that I've heard of because I cannot think of any serial killer off the top of my head that wore any sort of like mask like that or used
We don't know how it was based.
The phone. Well, okay. Would you say this is someone I've heard of?
Probably not.
Okay. Well,
In that case,
I'm going to say All Through the House.
good guess. Mindy, do you have a guess?
Sharon took my answer, so not really. I was going to say All Through the House.
The answer is Danny Rawling.
Really?
Put him on our list of serial killers to research.
He's on the list.
Put him on the list. Put him on the list.
He could have been in the episode where we did serial killers who were inspired by horror movies.
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Well, we can still do an episode. That'd be awesome.
We can do a part 2 of that episode, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch more. All right, Mindy, here is a possibly hard question for you. The serial killer William Herons was known for leaving written messages in what? A, lipstick, B, blood, or C, feces?
I'm always a fan of blood, so I'm going to go with B.
You are incorrect, Sharon. Do you have a guess?
So that leaves lipstick or feces.
Both great options.
Both great makeup options.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to go with lipstick.
You are correct.
Woo woo.
I was hoping for feces so bad.
What does that say about you?
Hey now.
Sharon, how many people have been considered as Jack the Ripper suspects? A, 50, B, 100, or C, 200?
Let's just meet halfway and go with 100.
You are correct.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, Mindy, in the opening of this 1998 horror film, Michelle drives away from a frightening gas station in the middle of a storm to the tune of Bonnie Tyler's Total Eclipse of the Heart. Little does she know the killer's in the back seat. What's the movie?
Oh, shit. Okay. There's no options? There's no, guessing options?
Multiple choice? No.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
I will say that Total Eclipse of the Heart was our theme for our snow dance senior year.
I was going to say it might have been, right? But I have a friend that makes fun of it in a play that we did. That's neither here nor there. But that song always makes me laugh automatically, which is my point. But I feel like it might be urban legend.
You are correct.
Yeah, because that backseat thing was something that my parents told me when I learned to drive. They were like, if you stop anywhere, always check in the back seat. So I remember that hardcore. I think that was like an urban legend that was just baked into our childhood.
For sure, but still always a good idea. I remember our 6th grade teacher told us this, Mindy, which is kind of disturbing now that I think of it. So I remember our 6th grade teacher told us that every time she opens her car door, she jogs up and down, so that one foot is always in the air.
Oh,
so
God.
while she's opening her car door, if someone's under the car, they can't slash both of her ankles. That is kind of a fucked up thing to tell 6th graders.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh, I totally remember that.
Wow.
That's probably one of the things that, amongst many, that kind of helped, propel me into the whole obsession with true crime, I'm going to say.
I don't remember that at all, but that's crazy. It's also a really good advice, I guess. But fucked up as to why she would have told us in 6th grade. But okay, I'm going with it. I'll remember it.
Because we were young women who were going to be driving one day and she wanted us to be safe.
All right, Sharon, here's a horror movie question. The follow-up to Prom Night is considered a sequel, though has nothing to do with the events of the original. A prom queen is set on fire by accident. 30 years later, she comes back as a demon and possesses an innocent teen. This is a 1987 film whose beginning takes place in 1957. What is the correct title referred to as? And that was a crazy question.
It's like Prom Night 2 Mary Lou or... Oh, shit.
Dude, this is my question.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I think it's Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2?
Yes, it is.
Very good.
Good
No,
guess.
it's Prom Night 2 Electric Boogaloo.
All right, I think we're going to do one more for each of you.
Okay.
Mindy, starring Gregory Peck in 1976 and Liv Schreiber in the 2006 remake, which horror movie features Damien as the new Antichrist?
Are there no options or I just go for it?
Are you serious, Mindy?
Well,
You
I
need
didn't know.
options?
I didn't know if he was waiting, like pausing to say more, like A, B, C, but I would go with the Omen.
Yes, you are correct.
What up? Okay. Sharon, last question.
Sharon,
Don't answer for me now, Mindy.
I'm going to shut up. I'm going to drink.
what is the name of the 1981 American-British comedy horror film in which actor David Naughton turns into a werewolf?
An American Werewolf in London.
Yes, you are correct. You both ended on a win.
Wait, don't we get one more serial killer question each?
Fine.
Sharon's like, I'm going to even the score.
Mindy, it's your turn.
Okay.
How did the giggling granny murder many members of her family? A, poison. B, stab with a knife. Or C, shot. Who wrote this?
I don't know.
Can you, before she answers, can you put the giggling granny on our list of serial killers to research? What the fuck?
I thought you might want that.
Holy shit.
The
The giggling granny.
I feel like the obvious answer is to go with A, which I'm going to do.
Poison, yes, you are correct.
That's what I would have said.
Yeah.
Because that is basically, if a woman's going to kill someone, usually they use poison. They use a non-violent method because we're civilized.
The giggling granny. I want to know more. Shit.
Yeah, I don't think a granny could easily stab all of the members of her family.
Hey.
Well, you never know. I did watch the Lifetime movie was it Killer Grandma?
And we all know how accurate Lifetime movies are.
No, but she did more than just poison. So that's all I'm saying. You know what? As a feminist, I'm going to say women can do more than just poison. We can shoot, we can stab, we can strangle with the best of them, just like the men. All right?
Damn straight.
That's right. I won't say anything otherwise, because otherwise I might get poisoned.
Women power.
All right, speaking of women murdering, what were the last words of Eileen Pittman before she was executed? A, they deserved it. B, I will be back. Or C, thank goodness it is over.
They deserved it.
They may have, but that is not what she said. Mindy, no, they did not deserve it. Mindy, do you have a chance to steal here?
I'm going to go with C.
Thank goodness this trivia game is over. That is not the correct answer, but thank goodness it is over. She said, I will be back.
Interesting.
So the final tally,
And did she come back as Eileen Warnos?
maybe, probably not.
Is it spelled the same, the first name?
How is Eileen Warnos' first name spelled?
Aileen, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what happened.
What year did this person get executed?
No clue.
Google it, Spencerpedia. That's what you're here for.
You don't tell me what to do.
You don't tell me what's what.
Oh, wait. Maybe it is the same person. Why didn't they use her? Yeah. She was born Eileen Pittman.
Oh, God damn it.
shit.
Well, that changes things.
Does it?
I know she didn't say I deserve it. I thought it was a totally different person.
Well, if you knew the answer, then why didn't you say, I will
I
be
didn't
back?
know her name was Pittman.
Did you know Eileen Warnos' last words?
Yep.
That sounded like a
No,
lot
I
of
did not.
confidence right there.
Well, no, but honestly, though, if I knew it was Eileen Warnos, I don't know why this stupid quiz didn't say Eileen Warnos, because way more popular than Eileen Pittman. You have to be a real super fan of hers to know her last name. Anyways, I know she would not have said A. They deserved it. But anyways, I digress.
But did Eileen Warnos's victims deserve it?
Kinda.
No, they did not. No one deserves murder.
Well,
Most of the time.
sorry.
Anyway,
No, her victims did not.
so that is the end of the game. Congratulations to both of you for getting some answers correct.
All right, what's the damage? What's the total?
Mindy has 14, and Sharon has, looks like 18.
Woo woo! I was gonna say if I have less than Mindy, we got to keep going.
And I can't tell if it's 18 or 19 because I drew a line a couple of times. So some of you people might have been keeping better track than me. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Sharon won.
Whatever.
Yay, good game, Mindy.
Whatever. Good game.
Oh. Someone's a sore loser.
I said good game. God damn it.
I said good day.
In our next episode, we might be talking about Death Spa.
We might. Well, we're definitely going to watch that tonight. But anyways, good game to you, madam. Well played,
And you,
well played.
madam.
Well, that is the end of our 1-year anniversary trivia challenge. I don't know. Mindy, what do you think? Did we get dumber?
Probably.
Did we
but
learn anything?
we probably got a little dumber, but a little smarter at the same time. We now know how to talk into the mic, so that's a little progress.
It's all that matters. It's the little things in life that matter. But we do want to thank you all so much for listening to us for the past year. We had no idea how long the show was going to last when we first started it. It's been amazing watching this little show grow. Hopefully it'll last another year. It is a lot of hard work, but we have fun doing it, which is why we keep doing it. And it's been great to see all the positive support that we get from all of you in emails and on social media. We really appreciate it more than you know. Also, thank you to our patrons. We love you all. All right, and before I forget, I want to give an extra special thank you to Spencer for not only being our quiz master today, but also, honestly, without him, we wouldn't even have this podcast. He was the one that encouraged us to do the podcast. He's the one that helped set it up because he's a tech guy and I don't know how to do any of this. He does all the editing to make us sound better. Yeah, he really, really puts in so much hard work and puts in so many hours that he dedicates to this podcast, and I'm extremely grateful to him, and we wouldn't be doing this without him. So Spencer, thank you so much.
And I just want to throw out there that we know we annoy the fuck out of him, but he handles it really well and is very civil about it and keeps a sense of humor. But really, honestly though, Spencer, thank you for everything you do. You are amazing.
He has way more patience than I do.
And as I've said and proved over the past few weeks, I am not a sound engineer, so I very much appreciate what you do because you very much make sure we have the right cables plugged in properly and all that good stuff. But you're a really great producer, so thank you, Spencer, for being awesome. And thank you, Sharon, for marrying him because otherwise we wouldn't have him here.
This is true.
It's all about you.
I didn't know.
Full circle.
But I did do good, though. I picked a good one.
You did.
You're welcome. I'll send you a bill later.
Honestly, though, thanks again for listening and writing in and continuing to do so. Here's to another year of us cracking you guys up, either with us or at us. Both will work. We'll take them both. And here's to sharing more scary stories. Speaking of which, if you have any ghost stories, haunted house stories, true crime stories, UFO stories, or serial killer stories, whatever you would like to share with us, we would love to hear what happened. So please write to us. You can email us at whorestalkhorror@gmail.com. If you are able to, please subscribe to our Patreon if you would like to have early access to episodes, hear exclusive episodes, or see exclusive posts and receive cool gifts. Lastly, we hope you all are staying safe and healthy. Please be kind to each other and help each other and wear masks. And as always,
Thanks for getting creepy with us.
Woo!
Woo woo! Getting creepy with us for the past year. Sharon, do you want a beer?
Oh my God.